Ladies and gentlemen and wrestling fans around the world, hello and welcome into a special edition of United Wrestling Television. I'm your host, Gilbert Corsi, and we are thrilled to have you with us today as we continue to celebrate 15 years of incredible action. Tonight we bring you the second part of our retrospective on the fantastic partnership between the United Wrestling Network and the National Wrestling Alliance. The matches on this episode are all NWA title matches that were featured on our innovative Primetime Live series that was created during the COVID-19 pandemic. You may recall that social distancing didn't allow us to have fans in attendance, but we felt that the show needed to go on, and it did. NWA, also, by the way, celebrating an anniversary themselves. The Power program premiered 4 years ago and is still going strong today. So now let's go back to October 2020 with the Pope Elijah Burke taking a man that you know very well on, an NWA TV champion, outlandish Ziky Dice.
Salvation underneath the summer moon. Do you need another hand now? Yes,
there we see the challenger, the Pope, Elijah Burke, riding the wave of momentum, James. We saw him successful in tag team action. Team with Watts against Effie and the NWA World Television Champion. Oh my goodness, look out here. What the hell? Sneak attack. Throws him off the ramp. That's no way for a champion to act. Come on.
This is absolutely just proving that what Pope's point has been all along. Ziky Dice spitting in the face of tradition, spitting in the face on what the NWA has always stood for, and this is just despicable.
You know, ring announcer Adnan Qureshi was there for the official announcements. This is a big NWA World Television title match.
Billy, are you watching, Billy? This is on you!
Wow, speaking to William Patrick Corgan, now he's got it pulling a table out here. This match has not officially begun. They never even made it to the ring. Pope was coming out. I was going to mention how he was successful in that big tag team match, hit the Elijah Express on Effie, got some momentum, and now us all putting the Pope through the table.
Ziky said before this match that the blood would be on Billy Corgan's hands, and I'm afraid that is coming to pass right now. The outlandish one is just wreaking havoc on the Pope.
No regard for the official, no regard for the challenger, now putting the table all over the Pope. You're right, now you got other officials coming out here, and you know, it wasn't bad enough. And now look at this, mounted punches. He spit on Elijah Burke after that tag team match. As Elijah Burke said, you didn't just spit on me, you spit on tradition. I mean, think of this, guys. What a charlatan. Ziky Dice is the television champion. He wants a microphone now. This is day 231. He's never defended it.
Check 1, 2. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for Billy Corgan, the Pumpkin King himself. Is he here? No? There's only two places that Billy can be. One, on Instagram Live, talking to middle-aged women that no one cares about. Two, writing the worst Smashing Pumpkins record of all time. Billy, be honest, that last music video was shit. It was embarrassing. It actually made me so mad.
Oh, no, now going right back on the attack.
Oh, come on. That don't impress me much. I'm sorry, Primetime Live. There will be no television title match tonight. I'm sorry.
This kind of behavior from Ziky Dice is absolutely disgusting. We saw
there will be no match tonight. Matter of fact, the rest of this pay-per-view is now paid for by outlandish Ziky Dice. Since there's no title match tonight, and my contract's up on New Year's Eve, maybe I'll take the television title and defend it somewhere else. Maybe I'll leave Primetime Live. Today is 231 days as your television champion, and Billy Pope hasn't done a thing to earn a title shot. You can't deny that Ziky is television. How you feeling down there, Pope? Huh? How's he feeling? Maybe you should go back there and get some help, huh? There will be no championship match tonight. The pay-per-view ends now. Go ahead, zoom the camera in on Ziky. Let me give you a nice pose.
Are you kidding me? This is absolutely disgusting.
Jimbo, you got questions? I'll answer them for you. 232 days tomorrow as television champion. You got a question?
How many defenses?
What's your problem?
Undefeated, undefended. And it doesn't matter where or when I defend. It's on my terms, Mr. Corgan.
Undefeated and undefended.
Oh, Pope! How's it feel, you yellow corn on the cob sack of shit?
Oh my God.
Disgusting, Ziky
Is
Dice.
this what you want in prime time? Oh, how about the dirt sheets? Oh, Ziky Dice had major heat in the back. That's why he was fired, and the championship's been vacant. And wrong, still champion. Come on, Pope. Come on, Pope, go home. Go home, Pope. There will be no match. Get him out of here.
We got officials out there trying to help the Pope.
Look at this.
And the Pope is.
Isn't this a sight to see?
The Pope has made his way to the
Pope.
apron.
Somebody's got to step in and get him to. He can't even stand up.
Hold on. Oh, the Pope. Oh.
This might be the most classless thing I've
hate
ever
to
seen
see it,
inside a
don't you?
squared circle, Blake.
You
And
hate
that's,
to see
You
it.
know, he did something similar to this
Look
to
at him.
Jervis on Championship Wrestling in Hollywood.
You want
It's
the match?
absolutely disgusting.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
Billy, come on out here, Billy.
No way.
You bald idiot. With your stupid triangle on your head. Oh, my God.
the Pope he's using the ropes, using the corner to get
You
back
want
to
the
his
match,
feet.
Pope? Well, you know what? We all make mistakes. And Pope, you're going to learn today. Billy, this is on you.
Oh, looks like we're going to have a match. Nonetheless, despite the best efforts of Ziky Dice to escape and not defend the title undefended, and now you see the 6:05 time limit, and we're down under 6 minutes to go here now, and the Pope really has got no business being in the ring after that attack.
Yeah, you said that we're going to have a match. What we have so far is just an absolute massacre from Ziky Dice. Like you said, I've never seen anything like that.
You fell in love with her years ago. You share a love that's endured. You would do anything for her. So why are you letting erectile dysfunction keep you from satisfying her in the bedroom? Guys, you're not alone. Now you can get and keep an erection, and most of all, you can satisfy your partner. It's time to take control of your erectile dysfunction once and for all. Recapture your love life today with the same ingredients, the same results, at a fraction of the cost of those other brands. What are you waiting for? Call now. Put that smile on her face and live life to the fullest. Don't let another unsatisfied night go by. Get 50 pills discreetly sent to you for just $149. But wait. If you act right now, we'll take $50 off your order. That's 50 pills for only $99. This is a limited time offer, so act now. Call for him, for her, and receive 50 pills for only $99. Put the love back in your love life today. Call now.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, I guess Ziky Dice.
Pope's coming back a little bit here.
Well, 102-1 in his boxing career. He's taking him with jabs. Look at him. Little double. Fist of flying in the public, if you will. Oh, the Pope finding a way, digging down deep. How is this possible?
That is passion. That is instinct. And you know, the clock is not the Pope's friend. He has to roll that hard 6:05 to become the new TV champion. I don't know if he's got it in him, but he's going to give it everything he's got.
Pope feels about the disrespect to the tradition and himself, and all the disrespect to wrestling in general. That's why he's in there right now.
Well, the Pope is so inspired by the likes of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who stands for tradition in this business. And it would be for Pope to win that very title that his inspiration once had. But it's not looking good. We're coming up on 4 minutes left in this television title time limit, covered now by Ziky Dice.
You talk about Pope being inspired by the likes of Dusty Rhodes. Ziky Dice, he's on the other side of the spectrum. He couldn't care less about those who have come before him. He only cares about Ziky Dice.
Yeah, it's interesting how much different meaning the title has to each of these guys. What that TV title means to Ziky Dice and what that title means to the Pope.
Look at this, little style and profile, and nobody home for the elbow. This is the first time, again, guys, that he has put the title in 231 days. And man, oh man, did Ziky Dice ever stack the deck. But the Pope keep still nobody home for the elbow.
Pope staying alive.
There's 3.5 minutes left, but Pope's already taken like 20 minutes worth of damage here.
Reversal now by the champion. Big clothesline, buying himself some more time on the attack. And I think, you know, the champion will use all of these 3 minutes and 11 seconds to try and crack his gums and make a point and continue to dish out punishment. But the Pope not going away, not yet. Into a sleeper, and after the attacks he's taken, this could take everything out of the Pope and his bid for the television title.
Very smart by Ziky locking that on real quick because it slows the Pope down. He started building some momentum up. So by latching onto him, he's able to slow the pace of the match down and hopefully slow Pope's offense down.
Looking to kill the clock, too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at. I'm watching that clock and getting into a hold like a sleeper. Yeah, it does double duty for Ziky Dice. Oh, coming back.
What a power slam by the Pope. Almost, he's got to be running on fumes, running on instincts, running on tradition. But caught him in that power slam, caught Ziky Dice in midair.
He's got to start looking for the finish. We're over halfway, we're over past the halfway point of this matchup already.
Ziky Dice, the champion, trying desperately to hold on. How about all those inflammatory things that he said? Talking about, you know, all the rumors that he had been fired, that he wasn't the champion. In the case, big German suplex. Big German suplex by the challenger, popping those hips, takes him over again.
Pope's doing a fantastic job of staying attached to Ziky here. That's why he's able to continue these slams.
Trifecta!
Hit the trifecta, and could he get the 3 count off? He's not going to go for the cover. He wants to wear Ziky down even more, but again, that clock is a big-time factor. The Pope has to watch the clock.
Yeah, the sand's moving fast through that hourglass. The Pope now going high risk. Don't know where he's finding this from. Elijah Burke off, sinks the elbow right into the midsection of Ziky Dice.
3 big German suplexes and elbow off the top rope. I wonder if this is going to be enough to get the win right here.
We heard the Pope talk about, you know, just being disgusted that Ziky Dice has the television title around that fat waist. Well, he hit him right in it right there with that big elbow. But a minute 10 remaining here, guys. Precious time taken away.
I was just going to say, he's barely got a minute left. He needs to start looking for a finish.
And Ziky Dice can just survive. If he outlasts the clock here, guys, he holds on to the goal.
What a disgrace.
Whipping the ref in and now going low. Come on.
48 seconds.
That's it. I mean, that's got to be it. The Pope can't survive this, guys. He just got hit low, wide open shot with 40 seconds, 40 ticks on the clock.
If this is the first title defense for Ziky Dice, this is so disrespectful to the sport.
Nail in the coffin here, looking for the snake rattle and roll. Countered though. Ziky Dice hitting that post. Oh, he's adjusting those pads. We saw this. He hit Effie. Can he hit Ziky? Elijah Express goes into the station. 16 seconds, 15 now, but he only needs 3.
Wow. He got him.
Here is your winner and new NWA World Television Champion, the Pope, Elijah Burke.
Oh my goodness, Elijah Burke digging down deep to get it done. I know we're supposed to be unbiased broadcast journalists, but I've never been more relieved for a title to change hands. Look at this. Look at the way this thing started, and the Pope just kept on fighting.
Yeah, Ziky Dice came in with malice of forethought to try and take out the Pope to avoid defending that TV championship, and it came back to bite him. No valediction for Ziky Dice, but vindication for the Pope, new TV champion.
What a moment for the Pope. Second time in a few weeks that an NWA title has changed hands and tradition has been reinstated. Let's hear it from the Pope.
Oh, first off, Pope wants to thank all the men and women here at United Wrestling Network. I want to thank the men and women who have helped keep NWA relevant. The Marines, the Stevens, during this time of uncertainty. We're living in a moment in time where a pandemic has a stronghold on this country. And we don't know what the next moment is going to bring. That's uncertainty. We're living in a time where men and women are struggling to make ends meet, are struggling to provide for their families, while the unemployment continues to rise. That's uncertainty, Daddy. Uncertainty was Ziky Dice holding on to this TV television championship for 231 days. Uncertain no longer. Uncertain no longer, because this title is back around the waist of tradition and someone who respects history. When you talk about history, Daddy, you got to talk about the American dream, Dusty Rhodes. When you talk about the history of this title, you got to talk about A.A. Arn Anderson, Tony Blanchard, Nikita Koloff, beautiful Bobby Eaton, and stunning Steve Austin. Yet the list goes on. But now then, I've been working my way back. I have worked my way back. And me, along with you at home, we're going to remind the world that Pope is still the most charismatic, pentacular, charismatic champion. That is the new NWA television champion. I can dig that.
Do you need another hand now?
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Welcome back. Now let's go to an unforgettable battle for the historic NWA National Heavyweight Championship, which has been held by the likes of Colt Cabana, Willie Mack, and the son of the plumber, Dusty Rhodes. We are revisiting an epic encounter between the then champion Aaron Stevens and the challenger Trevor Murdoch, both who are familiar to United Wrestling television. Stevens first appeared on Championship Wrestling way back in 2008, while Murdoch made his TV debut back in the late 90s. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. Let's go to the ring.
And here comes the challenger, as tough as they come. Blue collar, trained by the legendary Harley Race. And when he talked about the antics of Aaron Stevens, the way in his mind, Stevens devalued the national title, he said that wrestling purists like his mentor Harley Race would be ashamed. And he's here to bring honor back to that great title.
And in this NWA sanctioned match, Trevor Murdoch, he said he respects fighting champions, not running champions. He referred to Aaron Stevens as a running champion. There's no getting away from Trevor Murdoch in this ring.
No doubt about it. And here comes the champion, the third degree NWA national champion, and the third degree black belt in Mongrovian karate. Did you ever dabble in Mongrovian karate?
I have never done karate, but I have extensive experience in karate. Very well, I think so does the champion.
Yeah, I wouldn't deny that.
I would say this is a perfect matchup of karate versus crazy. Let's see who's going to get the W tonight.
Interestingly enough, though, Aaron Stevens, the champion, has seemed very confident when we've heard him speak lately. He's got some swagger here walking into this main event matchup with that title on the line. The day has come, and look at the eyes. Not taking his eyes off of that national champion there was Trevor Murdoch. He has been chasing this title for so long. He gets his opportunity, and here to set the stage, our ring announcer, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance, and it is for the NWA National Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Waxahachie, Texas, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Redneck Wrecking Crew, Trevor Murdoch. And introducing the champion, making his pandemic residence in the mountains of Monrovia, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is a third-degree black belt in the art of Mongrovian karate and a self-professed 10th-degree black belt in greatness, the NWA National Champion.
Third-degree national champion, please.
The NWA third-degree national champion, Aaron Stevens.
Aaron Stevens is a man who takes his accolades very seriously.
Yeah, you think? Quite the announcement there for the champion, Aaron Stevens. Almost Apollo Creed-like. I think the only thing he was missing was the Count of Monte Fisto. But look at this, keeping his composure right now is the challenger. And bell sounds, here we go, NWA national title on the line, and trying to close the gap early there.
Aaron Stevens comes out with the Rolling Thunder, a la Harold Howard from UFC 1.
Trevor Murdoch, you can see the serious tone, the expression on his face, absolute focus needed if he is going to get a decisive victory over Aaron Stevens.
Yeah, Murdoch hasn't played into any of the shenanigans or mind games. He's kept laser focus, even with that start of Stevens rolling straight at him. And now Stevens, though, showing some aggression. Oh, what a haymaker!
Wow.
Nothing fancy about that, but certainly effective. Big right hand right to that kisser of the champion.
You're right, nothing fancy about Murdoch. He was not having fun with any of Aaron's games at the beginning. And as soon as he found that time to throw that right hand, it found a home right on Aaron Stevens' jaw.
And that's the thing about Aaron Stevens. As a competitor, he's clever, but he's elusive. Trevor Murdoch is, like you said, the Redneck Wrecking Crew. He's durable, he's rugged.
Sure is. Measured it there into that kick. Went for the test of strength. And look at this, some aggression though, and we've seen how physical, and a headbutt. How about that? The champion can be very physical with his striking. We saw it in that just brutal attack on Trevor Murdoch with just a series of elbows and elbows and elbows prior to things shutting down. Stevens is right in the midst of the fight here, guys. He's not backing down, but he might, courtesy of these big elbows.
That punch from Murdoch might have hurt Aaron. He bowed it out for a second, and he came back in the ring a whole nother animal. Look at the aggression that he's doing compared to the first 30 seconds to the last 30 seconds.
I don't know if I've ever seen Stevens utilize headbutts like this. I don't know that I want to headbutt the Wrecking Crew, and now Stevens dropped these shots. Might be catching up with the champion in a hurry.
There was definitely a lot of damage on that punch just now. You can see Aaron still a little wobbly.
But look at this, both champion and challenger, and another big shot, and out goes the champion. You'll recall in a recent, earlier matchup for the title, Stevens used a lot of stalling tactics. Would constantly go to the outside. Ooh, big shot there by the champion. Or would throw Murdoch to the outside, would constantly ask for what the time was, and really was on the run to preserve his title. Right now, you got to think that Murdoch is going to continue to take the fight to him, just like he did there, hard and heavy into the steps.
You know, recently, Aaron Stevens did say that Trevor Murdoch slammed him harder and hit him harder than he's ever been hit in his whole career. And Trevor Murdoch doing the same thing right here at Primetime Live.
You know what we might have seen was a little bit of desperation on Aaron after that first punch. If he had said he'd never been hit that hard, he was clocked with that first punch when he got out of the ring. He might be a little bit desperate right now. Murdoch might have him in a much worse position than we realize.
Murdoch, total confidence there after another big shot. Has got him right where he wants him in the center of the ring. And again, another big shot. There's two. He's going to do it all day. And again, look at this. He's got the champion just completely laid out.
You fell in love with her years ago. You share a love that's endured. You would do anything for her. So why are you letting erectile dysfunction keep you from satisfying her in the bedroom? Guys, you're not alone. Now you can get and keep an erection, and most of all, you can satisfy your partner. It's time to take control of your erectile dysfunction once and for all. Recapture your love life today with the same ingredients, the same results, at a fraction of the cost of those other brands. What are you waiting for? Call now. Put that smile on her face and live life to the fullest. Don't let another unsatisfied night go by. Get 50 pills discreetly sent to you for just $149. But wait, if you act right now, we'll take $50 off your order. That's 50 pills for only $99. This is a limited time offer, so act now. Call for him, for her, and receive 50 pills for only $99. Put the love back in your love life today. Call now.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Trevor Murdoch said that this could be his last opportunity for the NWA National Championship. He's making everything count, both inside and outside of the ring.
Murdoch just stalking the champion like Jason Voorhees in Camp Crystal Lake, Michael Myers in Hatfield, and he just throws the champion off the ramp. He's down on the floor here in Thunder Studios. The champ goes down in a heap, but the point is, you can't beat him out there. Murdoch's got to get him back to the squared circle.
He definitely has Aaron in a bad spot. I would like to see him toss him back in the ring, beat him up a little more, and try and get the W.
Now, you had said before, Todd, that Trevor Murdoch was trained by the legendary Harley Race. He said Harley Race never ran from a fight. Trevor Murdoch is not going to run from a fight now, but look, he might be blinded.
He did. Look at the refs fixing the light. The champion shined the light, blinded the challenger, and then took out the knee of the challenger. You might not agree with it, but using his surroundings is the champion.
Desperation will make people do desperate things. And we see there, Aaron Stevens got a little bit desperate, and now it looks like he might be taking control of this matchup.
Into the cover, but a kick out at one there by Trevor Murdoch, but that leg's going to be compromised. If that knee is taken out, Alyssa, Murdoch's not getting up to that top rope to deliver that signature bulldog.
You know, that's the thing Aaron Stevens said on NWA Power Surge, that he doesn't have to love this to be really, really good at it. He lives that third-degree lifestyle as he just unleashes the back elbows on Trevor Murdoch. But Trevor Murdoch, this is his love, this is his passion.
And that's what we saw before in that beatdown of Murdoch by Stevens. Those repetitive, nasty, nasty elbows. And now this is a different Aaron Stevens here, a more aggressive Aaron Stevens looking for the win. It's almost like he flipped that switch when he used the light and kicked out the knee of the challenger on the outside. I mean, look at the demeanor change here. Do you often see fighters just completely switch gears and change demeanors in a fight like this?
When you see a guy get hurt, you see him do one of two things. You see him start to quit and look for a way out, or you see him do everything that he can to start getting ahead in the matchup. And we saw Aaron do everything that he had to do. Whether it was cheating, it didn't matter. Aaron Stevens is willing to do what it takes to make sure that he goes home the NWA television champion.
Everything he was going to use his knee, it looked like, to choke out. Now he's got the world's longest third-degree Mongrovian black belt. He's choking him out with the black belt. I don't think the referee can see this.
In fighting, we call this the hitman choke. If you can take off your jiu-jitsu belt and wrap it around the guy's neck, it's called the hitman choke. But he's using his arm to cover it, so the referee can't see the belt underneath and inside of the choke.
You can see, Murdoch is trying to signal the official there is absolutely gasping for air as he's being choked out by that belt.
You can see Murdoch now trying to switch some of the leverage and get to his feet. If he can get some kind of level base, now able to unleash some strikes on the dome of Aaron Stevens.
And a big clothesline there by the champion. Rocks the challenger, rocks the Redneck Wrecking Crew. Did you think we'd see the physicality of Aaron Stevens? Shooter Stevens, I guess, he's living up to it right now.
Get up, Trevor! Get up,
He's getting vicious. Aaron Stevens came in having a good time with a smile on his face. He looks like he is mad and wants to hurt Murdoch in there.
Alyssa Marino coming in. The story very much was the desire of Murdoch to win the title. But now the story might be the desire for Stevens to keep it at all costs. Look out, big spinebuster there by Murdoch.
It looks like both of these competitors are just leveled by the impact. Trevor Murdoch, though, able to make it to his feet, but our third-degree national champion is laid out.
This has been a rugged war, guys, and then, we'll see if that knee can hold up here. The challenger, you gotta think he's been thinking Bulldog, but not in a precarious position enough was Stevens, but maybe now he is. The big man upstairs, can he hit it? No, his body instead.
Oh my God.
History to be made finally, no. No, sir, not yet.
Trevor Murdoch said that there is a certain level of honor and respect within the National Wrestling Alliance. It's a different level. Aaron Stevens was trying to prove that Trevor Murdoch didn't belong on this level, but Trevor Murdoch, he tweaked the knee.
Oh,
the knee buckled on that up and over there.
Man, if you can take a guy's wheels out from under him, he can't go anywhere. All he can do is absorb your damage, and it might not be the end of this match for Trevor Murdoch.
And a little page out of the playbook of the dirtiest player in the game and a fixture in the NWA over the years, the Nature Boy. But that's where the size and weight of the challenger didn't help him there. When he came down, all that pain, it must have felt like a strike of lightning going through the knee of Murdoch.
Yeah, I've had a couple knee injuries myself, man, and when you hit it down, it zaps and it buckles out from underneath you. It's a scary feeling.
Nasty leg lock and using the ropes for added leverage. Stevens, the champion, has used his resources and his environment like never before in this matchup, Alyssa.
You know, on Power Surge, Trevor Murdoch said that Aaron Stevens used to be creative, brave, and capable. It looks like we're seeing the shades of the old Aaron Stevens.
Stevens kicked out to that ramp and his back hit hard and heavy, and we'll see if the gutsy challenger can call upon his fighting spirit to overcome this injury and continue to fight on. But I don't know if he wants to give Stevens chase to the outside, and he doesn't. I've been wanting to say this for a long time again. Brings him in the hard way.
This is where Trevor Murdoch wants to have this fight. If he's able to really hurt Aaron Stevens, and he wants him inside the ring so he can get a win that's going to get him the belt.
Takes him down, full Nelson slam, delivers.
To date, Stevens hasn't had a decisive victory to retain his title. I don't think he's gonna get one if he's laid out on the ground like this.
Yeah, he used to consider himself an actor. I think his favorite movie was The Running Man. He ran from Murdoch before. At one point, he hid behind a Christmas tree to win the title at Into the Fire. He can't run from this. He can't hide from this. He can't evade it. And all that body weight of the challenger comes crashing down yet again. No water in the pool.
More pressure on the knee that had already been tweaked of Trevor Murdoch.
Both these guys are very seriously damaged going into this end of this matchup.
Unbelievable, and the discus forearm there. And just a desperation strike there by Aaron Stevens, doing whatever he can to hold on to the gold. Will he do it? No, a split second, a fraction of light between the official's hand and the canvas, and the challenger fights on.
The challenger fights on, absolutely, Todd. What is it? It's gotta be some instincts. Maybe it's just some muscle memory that's leading to Trevor Murdoch still staying alive in this match.
It's not muscle memory, it's having a warrior spirit. That's what's able.
Hold on, he's gonna do it! He's done it!
Wow! The title changes hands on episode 3 of Prime
your
Time.
Winner and new NWA National Champion, Trevor Murdoch!
History made! Title changes! changes hands. We've got a brand new NWA National Champion in Trevor Murdoch. And how did he do it? Grounded in tradition, he called upon those lessons of the king of the great one, the 8-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion Harley Race, and he beat him with wrestling. How apropos is that?
The fighting spirit of Trevor Murdoch showing that he belongs on this level within the National Wrestling Alliance.
But I don't know if it happened the way we expected. Stevens used his environment, was very aggressive with his striking, and there we see it, just got caught. And a beautiful counter by the challenger, but now champion, Trevor Murdoch.
What a look of satisfaction on Trevor Murdoch's face.
Joining the prestigious lineage of the NWA National Championship.
Wow, the fans really got what they paid for at home, seeing a title change hands here on Primetime Live.
Thought he would maybe never get another shot if he didn't get it done here today, but that's not a factor because he did. Our own James Kincaid is standing by with the champion.
Well, Trevor Murdoch, congratulations. You are the new NWA National Champion. How does it feel?
I'm a little bit lost for words. I know I probably should have been prepared with some sort of statement. The only thing I can think of is I want to thank my wife and kids. Amanda, Trevor, Paul, Elise, Cade, thank you. Thanks for putting up with my shit. And Dad won. I won! I'm an NWA World Champion! I did it! I did it. I'm going home.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
The COVID-19 pandemic was an interesting time for all of us, but in pro wrestling, it was a unique opportunity, one with many promotions working together to entertain. And here's a great example of that synergy as AEW's Serena Deeb takes on the NWA Women's Champion in Thunder Rosa in a historic match that appeared on the United Wrestling Primetime Live series.
Ready to settle it. Huh. Yeah, return of the veteran. Back in the face of people I know that I'm better than. Bottom of the class, I know they don't put the effort in. And I'm back on the yard and stomping.
Incredible veteran competitor Serena Deeb, now signed to AEW. And these two faced off, did Deeb and Thunder Rosa, back on September 2nd on that edition of Dynamite. It was Thunder Rosa's AEW debut going into All Out, where she battled Hikaru Shida. But a funny thing happened, because Deeb was no warm-up match. She brought the fight to the champion. It was an instant classic, and that match really went a long way to earning the veteran her contract with AEW.
No doubt about that, and I'm so thrilled for this championship matchup, and it's continuing on with this budding tradition here on Primetime Live, which is just top-tier women's wrestling action. Tonight will be no exception to that.
Here you see the champion, Thunder Rosa, won the NWA Women's World title back in January at the Hard Times pay-per-view, defeated Allison Kay, and we've seen her defend the title, the Burke as it is known, that prestigious title right here on Primetime Live 5 weeks ago, and another war for Thunder Rosa against Priscilla Kelly. Blake, what a matchup that was.
What a fantastic matchup that was against Priscilla Kelly. I've been watching Thunder Rosa for a long time. She's also competed in mixed martial arts. I've actually trained with her at Black House before. She has phenomenal grappling skills, and she's a very aggressive competitor. I expect her to bring that same aggression into this matchup as she did last time.
Here to set the stage, ring announcer Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance, and it is for the NWA Women's World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Oakton, Virginia, Serena Deeb. And introducing the champion from the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico, she is the NWA Women's World Champion, Thunder Rosa.
Stage is set. Second battle between these two. Thunder Rosa got the win first time out. I caught up with Serena Deeb in the back earlier, guys, and she was saying that, you know, she had come off for that matchup. Almost a 5-year layoff of active in-ring competition. Said she had a little rust, although it certainly wasn't evident. That's what it's all about. The Burke, the NWA Women's World Championship. But she spent a lot of time in the WWE PC training up-and-coming competitors, and sometimes training others is just a great learning process, almost equal to competing, is it not, Blake?
I agree 100%, because then you really understand the concepts and the techniques when you're able to teach it to somebody else. And I think that knowledge is definitely going to be why she looks so confident in there, because Serena looks like she is ready to conquer this moment.
Many have said that, though. Many have tried. And we see that mutual respect, but La Mera Mera Destruction Tour 2020 has claimed many a victim, James.
Absolutely. She's been on a tear. She's been turning heads everywhere she's gone. That match against Priscilla Kelly, incredibly well regarded. What a classic that was. Thunder Rosa is not going to go quietly, if at all. Whoever is going to take that NWA Women's Championship off of her. But, you know, on the other side with Serena, if she had ring rust, you know, God help all the women in the world once she finally gets all those shaken off.
No doubt about it. Impressive title defense we talked about against Priscilla Kelly right here on this program, as well as against the American Kaiju in Mission Pro Wrestling, Thunder Rosa's own promotion. She's worn many hats. She has really done so much to empower and elevate women's wrestling, as has Serena Deeb over the years. Beautiful counter into the rear waist lock there by Serena Deeb, who was brought up in tradition. You talk about the NWA World's Women title. You know, Serena Deeb was trained by the likes of Rip Rogers, Danny Davis, and OVW. Serena Deeb's a 6-time OVW Women's Champion, so she's held championship gold, but right now, nice counter the other way by the champ, taking back the top position.
Both girls doing a fantastic job of attacking and counter-attacking. It's been a back and forth. Nobody has held control. Again, we see another counter and reversal. Very high-level submission grappling by both competitors. Beautiful transition there. We see Thunder Rosa go from the leg up to the double wrist lock on the shoulder. This is a very dangerous move. If she can get that hand a little further behind, oh, and Serena Deeb gets out.
Takes it into an arm wringer. Well, holding on to the wrist control, though, is the champion. Rolling through now is the challenger. Breaks the lock. Snap Mayor. Great action by champion and challenger. Just right out of there. Effortless counter almost. Just slipped right out of that side headlock attempt. Beautifully done.
Picking up right where they left off, seemingly, in this rematch. You know, this is just another sort of budding potential classic.
Serena Deeb went back to the well there, went for that sequence again, and for the second time, the champion right out of there might have the, you know, manipulating the digits. And recently, Blake, and I know you know this all too well, Thunder Rosa has been training extensively for a return to action inside the MMA camp. She's a two-sport athlete, has been putting in the hours at Brazilian Top Team down in San Antonio.
Like I mentioned, she is a very competent submission grappler. She has a very aggressive style. As we've seen in a lot of these exchanges, she is the aggressor. Deebs is doing a fantastic job of countering and getting out of it and reversing things, but I would say the aggressor thus far has been Thunder Rosa, and I've seen the exact same thing in her MMA training.
And as if the champion doesn't have a full plate as it is, James, looking for a professional MMA fight maybe in late January or February.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it helps or hinders her. I mean, how much she is taking on her plate. Is that going to sharpen her, or is it going to maybe be too much?
You fell in love with her years ago. You share a love that's endured. You would do anything for her. So why are you letting erectile dysfunction keep you from satisfying her in the bedroom? Guys, you're not alone. Now you can get and keep an erection, and most of all, you can satisfy your partner. It's time to take control of your erectile dysfunction once and for all. Recapture your love life today with the same ingredients, the same results, at a fraction of the cost of those other brands. What are you waiting for? Call now. Put that smile on her face and live life to the fullest. Don't let another unsatisfied night go by. Get 50 pills discreetly sent to you for just $149. But wait, if you act right now, we'll take $50 off your order. That's 50 pills for only $99. This is a limited time offer, so act now. Call for him, for her, and receive 50 pills for only $99. Put the love back in your love life today. Call now.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Yeah, whatever it takes to win that NWA Women's World Championship. And TK, you're asking what it would mean. I mean, it's just the most incredible validation one could imagine for her. That she's not done.
Look at the fight, though, out of the corner by Thunder Rosa. Both champion challengers given as good as they get. Maybe a knee bar. Rolling through to the half crab. Look at this submission skills on display again. Right, and now all tied up. And we might need a verbal submission here because the champion couldn't tap if she wanted to into a cover the other way. My goodness, how impressive are both.
And now look at Thunder Rosa just clutching right to that leg. I mean, she had the shockwaves going through her from the damage to the neck, and now Serena Deeb is just picking her apart.
I'll be honest, Serena fooled me. I thought she was legitimately hurt. She fooled all of us, and she went in there and just stomped Thunder Rosa's knee.
And now a fixture in the National Wrestling Alliance. How many times have we seen titles change hands with this over the years? With the likes of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and now it's a figure four, and with the NWA Women's World title on the line, and fight with everything she's got is Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa has got to peel that leg off. The leg that's covering her foot, if she can peel that off, she can start to escape her leg.
They're reversing the pressure now. Reversing the pressure, and Deeb quickly gets to the ropes. So, James, she didn't eat a lot of damage on that counter.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just looking at both of these ladies' faces, and they're just racked in pain, both of them. But they are giving everything that they have and leaving it in the ring. I mean, this is just incredibly impressive displays from both of them.
Both girls are really damaged. One has her neck, whoa!
Got her hooked here. Drives her face first into the canvas, does Deeb. Into the cover, high impact. And Thunder Rosa, self-preservation, ring awareness, ring general, gets to the front of the ropes, then pays for it.
Yeah, left that leg out there. I mean, it was like blood in the water for Serena Deeb. She pounced on it, wasting no time, but now she takes a spill. Could be Thunder Rosa's turn if she can. I mean, I'm not even sure how well she can walk.
I was going to say, you got to wonder how much she has left in that knee right now. That knee is taking some serious damage. Figure fours, stomps.
Thunder Rosa, though, attacking the entire body now. We've seen the shoulder, and now right into the post. And Deeb now is sent back in by the champion. A lot of integrity. She wants to put away this tough challenger in the middle. Big pop in the hips with the suplex.
Looks like we've seen a good amount of recovery out of Thunder Rosa, and now we're seeing the angry Thunder Rosa. She got cheap shotted and stomped on her knee, and now she's coming back and doing damage. She should go for that pin.
I think Deeb was out there with that big shot upstairs, James.
She came in with that kick, but because of the damage, she wasn't able to capitalize. Cover! New champion!
Wow! Oh my goodness!
Here is your winner and new NWA Women's World Champion, Serena Deeb.
Unbelievable. I thought Thunder Rosa was about to get a pin there.
This is going to send shockwaves through the wrestling world. The dominant NWA World's Women's Champion ever since January. La Mera Mera Destruction Tour comes to a close. But my God, what a war it was. Here you see Deeb attacking the neck throughout. Had a game plan, attacking the entire body.
And she caught her right there. Is that hesitation from Thunder Rosa because of the damage to the leg cost her the championship? Serena Deeb is walking out the new NWA Women's World Champion because of it.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I'd like to see this third rubber match.
Well, no doubt about it. They're one win apiece. And look at this. How about that class between newly crowned champion, former champion, Thunder Rosa? What a reign she had. A true credit to the title, a credit to this great sport. And now, Serena Deeb, the new champion, was really brought into this business with tradition. We mentioned OVW. She cherishes this title. The veteran came back, and not in vain, comes back and makes history right here on Prime Time Live.
Right here in Thunder Studios, the epicenter of pro wrestling.
My gosh, guys, incredible title victory. Let's hear from the new champ.
I told you it was coming. Primetime Live, I told you it was coming. I came here to change history. I came here to rewrite history. Thunder Rosa, I have all the respect for you. This championship represents legacy. Mildred Burke, the NWA Women's World Championship legacy. And tonight, it sits on my shoulders. It sits on Serena Deeb's shoulders. I kept my promise. I rewrote history. Going forward, I will defend this championship with all the legacy, all the pride, all the honor, all the respect, because I'm from the old school, baby. This is perfect on my shoulders. My name is Serena Deeb, and I am the new NWA Women's World Champion. Thank you.
Emphatic statement by the new champ. Respects the history, respects the legacy, and will certainly bring that and continue that. And I'll tell you what, Thunder Rosa set one hell of a standard, guys.
Absolutely game competition that Thunder Rosa brought. I mean, like I said, she was on a tear. So Serena Deeb, you know, that was a hell of a woman to knock off Thunder Rosa. Deeb with the biggest dub of her career.
You know, I really hope that you're enjoying our look back at our history as we have more themed programs coming in the next few weeks. Our producers are searching through the library, digging through the archives to find these hidden gems. So until then, I'm Gilbert Coursey saying we'll see you next time.